Okay, mussels and clams are clean. They're all in here, beautiful. Put them on the side. Now we have the juice from the clams and the mussel. They came out of it. And I have here fish stock. Or fish soup, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to strain the fish, the clams and the mussel juice into the fish stock. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host, Pasquale. Today we are making risotto pescatora. Risotto pescatora, la fine del mondo, in Italian. So we're going to use as risotto is riso carnaroli. Riso carnaroli. This is the first time I'm using it. Usually I use arborio, but somebody told me that the riso carnaroli is so good to make just risotto. It's like delicious. So you guys saw a little bit of the mussel. I boiled, I steamed the mussel and the clams and I put them in here. So then I have a little bit of tomato paste, salt, pepper. I got garlic. I got a scalogno. Scalogno is shallots. If you cannot use garlic, if you can eat garlic, you can use just the shallots. So then we have some shrimps. And also, even though they don't use it much, I found a nice lobster tail that I'm going to use. And I got calamari in here. I just washed them nicely. And I'm going to cut them up. But we have to start with our risotto. And the risotto starts like this. In this pot here, there is fish stock that we're going to need to make risotto pescatora, which is the risotto of the fisherman. So, I'm going right here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Beautiful pot, deliciosa. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on, because if not, it's not gonna work. And then we are putting in olive oil. Make sure it's olive oil. No sun-dried seed, no canola oil. It's gotta be olive oil, guys. Make sure it's a good amount, because we have to put the rice in it, and we're gonna tostare. Tostare the rice means we're gonna toast the rice a little bit before we put the wine in. We have we're using white wine. I got this little bottle that I'm gonna use. And that's about it. So we're gonna get this beautiful rice tostato. This is the tostato. This is the rice carnaroli. Carnaroli. I'm saying it nice. Carnaroli, guys. I'm sorry, carnaroli. I'm going to write it down. So we'll wait for this a little bit. We don't have to wait either. And we put in, I got 300 grams of rice here. And just for me, imagine that. I'm eating a lot of rice today. I'm off the diet today. Hey. I lost some weight. Now we're going to do it again. You have to let it toast for like a few minutes. Not much, guys. Only a couple of minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. Because this rice, once it gets toasted a little bit, it's even better. And this is called risotto alla pescatora, so risotto with the seafood. So now make sure you keep the heat on medium. Don't go crazy. You don't even need to put anything in here. We're going to put the scallions later, the shallots. This is what we do first, tostato. Then I'm going to put a little bit of garlic as well, because I do enjoy it. Even though the garlic, it really doesn't go much. But you don't have to. Okay. Now, the way this is, we're going to sfumare. Oh, look at that. Vino. We're putting the wine in. And it's amazing. Look at that. Now we're going to wait that this wine retracts and all the alcohol content evaporates. So, nice, beautiful. So once the alcohol content evaporates, then we're going to put a little bit of tomato paste. I'm going to throw in the shallots. And I maybe put a little bit of garlic in there. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. In the meantime, some tomato paste. You guys could put in even fresh tomato if you like, chopped up, or the tomato paste like I am doing now. I'm putting fish stock, guys, because this is zuppa di pescatori, risotto pescatori. So now what we do is that we don't put too much of it. We have to put one at a time because we're gonna see the stock reduces itself. That's how the rice is gonna cook. See how nice it's getting? It's getting like a little pinkish. I'm gonna put my shallots in it because we want the shallots to cook. See the way it does? As soon as this starts to get less, we have to add 1 or 2 mestles of fish stock, because then we have to start cooking our calamari. That's why you need to keep this hot, not boiling, but hot. Okay, now, oh, the smell! I tell you guys, smells good already. Just from the fish stock and the scallions, the shallots. I love scallions too. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring you here, so I'll show you what I'm doing with the beautiful calamari, or come dicono, what they say, how they call it in America, calamari? Guys, I washed them already. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like the classic ring. Don't cut them too thick, because that way they cook evenly and beautifully. Now this, I cherry, I like it to cook it like this. I enjoy this like that. So we're going to throw them in. And this one, we throw them in later. I enjoy this. I love this stuff. So again, calamari. That's it. Small pieces. Always do this because you don't want the rice to be stuck on the bottom, and sometimes you feel the difference. See the way it is? It's getting stuck a little because it's tostato, and we have to make sure that the rice cooks. What is my... So we go more stock and a little more stock there. See, even though this type of risotto is got to be a little bit like watery, not watery, but you want a little moist, because you don't want it too dry, because this is the type of risotto that you have to make. Now we get a beautiful calamari and drop them in, little by little, guys. And we let it cook. Pepper. If you want it, you can put a couple of flakes of hot pepper in it. I'm not doing it just in case my wife wants to try it. Just put a little pepper in it. And salt. And then we're going to try, don't put too much salt, because we want to see how the salt content is going to be. Because don't forget, we put the juice of the mussels and the clams in there. So, look at this. So, let me do one more thing for you guys. I'm going to cut the lobster tail. I'm going to open it up. The lobster tail was frozen. I bought it like that. But, you know, listen, guys. Now I defrosted it, and we are gonna put it right in here. Come on. Don't get rid of the lobster tail. Okay. There we go. So, lobster tail, we're gonna cut it in pieces. We're gonna leave it on the side a little bit. We're gonna put it later. It's almost, we're gonna put it on the same time that we put in the shrimp in, because the lobster tail is gonna take a very short while to cook. Look at that, guys. It's a beautiful. I'm gonna just get some little parsley. The way my mom used to cut it, just with the forchetta della nonna, see? And throw it in. And we'll let it cook. We have to be careful, always turn it. We need to turn it all the time. And we're gonna add a little more stock in it, fish stock. Because the rice needs to cook. Usually it takes the rice between 10 and 15 minutes, sometimes 18 minutes to cook. But you can see already, look at that. Look at the calamari already. Starts to get nice. I'm gonna get la pincetta to do that. So we'll let it cook, and we have to really do this, guys, because you're gonna feel the difference once you start doing this. You see the difference in the way the rice is, it reacts, is getting softer and softer. And then you're gonna see the difference, you know, even when you're moving it, you know, it's not gonna be stuck on the bottom. Like in the beginning, it was a little bit stuck. Now it's just, it goes with the flow. Like I'm tasting a little bit of this juice, just to see. Let's see. Perfetto. We don't need salt. Perfect. Whatever I put in is fine, is enough. Okay, so we have some little time left before the rice is done. It's almost done. I'm gonna put in the lobster tail, the pieces of the lobster tail. And I'm gonna put the shrimps in. And then the last is gonna be the mussels and the clams that I already pre-cooked. Because that's like 1 minute. We're gonna put them in and then just turn off the rice and let her enjoy. I was trying a little bit of the rice with the sauce, delicious. Almost there. Guys, risotto alla pescatora is amazing. It's a dish, simple, but when you make it, you have friends over, you have family over, they're gonna be impressed. Okay guys, so I messed up the tasting. I actually did the whole beautiful presentation of the tasting of the risotto pescatora, and all of a sudden when I editing everything now, I realized that I never recorded. So this is the secondary dish that I'm using just to do that, just to make you guys look how beautiful this is. Amazing taste. The funny thing is, I already ate, and let me see. I don't even know if I have a shrimp, because I ate everything, me and my wife. So my wife had some. So guys,
no rice.
I'm sorry about that. You're gonna see the picture, because I took a picture of the presentation that I did of the dish, but the whole freaking thing, excuse me, the whole tasting that I did by myself, and beautiful, I loved it. I never recorded. So, with that, thank you for watching me. And listen, things happen, mistakes happen. So, enjoy the video, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share it with your friends and family. And I will see you next time. Ciao a tutti.